Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we are doing the song The Whole of the Moon by Fiona Apple. This isn't a Fiona Apple original, it's a cover song. It's a song that was originally done by the Waterboys, who are a Scottish band who are actually kind of local to me, and anyone who's paid attention to this channel before knows I love Fiona Apple. So the idea of Fiona Apple doing a cover of a song from a band that's quite close to me, it's like catnip. It's like catnip. There's no way I'm not doing this song. So I'm really hoping it's good. I really hope it is good.
Pictured a rainbow. You held it in your hand. I had flashes, but you saw the plan. I wandered out in the world for years. Well, you just stayed in your room. I saw the crescent. You saw the whole of the moon.
The way all of that kicked in there was absolutely fantastic. I love her voice because it's got a defiance to it and a strength to it, but also a fragility. The way that she's got that little kind of warbly thing going on just gets to me. I just love the timbre of her voice. Her second album, When the Pawn Hits, is possibly my favourite album of all time. I made a video about it, which is up on the Patreon for the Record of the Week video series that's up on there. If you guys are at all interested, it's an opportunity for you guys to be recommended songs by me that I like. So far, fairly faithful cover. Quite liking it so far. Yeah.
Turnstiles with the wind at your heels. You stretch for the stars and you know how it feels to reach too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon. I was grounded while you filled the skies. I was dumbfounded by truth. You cut through lies.
The rasp in her voice is fantastic. And also, like, she's holding the lyrics. She clearly doesn't know the song to the point where it's like off heart. To then put in such a good performance of it, that's pretty impressive. The only other cover song I've heard Fiona Apple do is Across the Universe by the Beatles, and I'm going to say it's better than the Beatles version. And I'm also liking this more than I like the Waterboys version, because the 80s production on the Waterboys version doesn't, I don't like 80s production that much, to be totally honest with you. I like the rawness of the 70s production. I like the kind of cleanness of modern day production. 80s production sits somewhere kind of in the middle, and I'm not a huge fan of it. And I don't think the guy's got as nice a voice as Fiona does. So all in at the moment, I'm kind of preferring this version. I don't know this song very well, so like, I could comfortably have done a blind reaction to the Waterboys version. I only know the bit where they sing "This is the Whole of the Moon."
I saw the rain dirty valley. You saw Brigadoon. I saw the crescent.
Fun fact, the Brigadoon is actually a place in the Waterboys' hometown, which is about like 8 miles from where I live, something like that. Just in case you were wondering what Brigadoon was, there's a nice wee restaurant there called the Brigadoon, and they make a nice steak pie.
You saw the whole of the moon. I spoke about wings. You just flew. I wondered, I guessed, and I tried. You just knew I sighed. But you swooned. I saw the crescent.
Nope. Going back for that fucking delivery again. That was gorgeous.
You swooned. I saw the crescent. You saw the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon. With a torch in your pocket and the wind at your heels, you climbed on the ladder and you know how it feels to get too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon.
With that vocal delivery and the raspiness in her voice, which isn't always there, it's not that present in Fetch the Bolt Girls, she's got a kind of Stevie Nicks vibe going on. And the thing is, with Fiona Apple, I'm absolutely 100% certain that's deliberate, because she can have like a really high, soft, lilting voice. She can have that really guttural vocal fry that she's currently doing. She can adapt her voice to whatever the fuck she feels the song needs at that point in time. So this is entirely deliberate. This is not her normal singing voice. This is what she's making her voice for this song. It is reminding me quite a lot of Stevie Nicks. Height of coke addiction Stevie Nicks, but Stevie Nicks.
The whole of the moon. Hey, unicorns and cannonballs, palaces and piers, trumpets, towers, tenements, wide oceans full of tears, flags, rags, ferry boats, scimitars and scars. Every precious dream and vision underneath the stars. Yes, you climbed on the ladder with the wind in your sails. You came like a comet, blazing your trail. Too high, too far, too soon.
I want to hear the way she sings Trail again, because she did a weird kind of upward thing with it. It was just kind of cool.
And scars, every precious dream and vision underneath the stars. Yes, you climbed on the ladder with the wind in your sails. You came like a comet, blazing your trail. Too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon.
I'm going to be totally honest, right? I thought that was a really, really good performance. I thought that was a really good version of that song. but from what I remember of the song, I've never been that much of a big fan of it, to be honest with you. Like, this was always going to struggle to be a song that I loved, because I wasn't a huge fan of the original, and this didn't stray too far away from that. But what I will say is, though, I do think that she came in and elevated it somewhat. I think her vocal delivery was more passionate and more nuanced than the Waterboys' version, and I've got a lot of time for Fiona Apple. She earns a lot of goodwill before she's even started singing, in my opinion. For any of you guys that have came in and don't know who Fiona Apple is, and like if you guys have come in because you like the channel and this is your first time seeing Fiona Apple, don't judge it on this performance. Go and check out some of her albums, because they are fan-fucking-tastic. Especially when The Pawn hits, possibly my favourite album ever written. I thought she took a song that I think is mediocre and made it pretty good, which is not an easy thing to do, and I think she did a very good job of it. So yeah, hats off to her for that. But tell me guys, what did you think? Are you a fan of the original version? Do you think she did a better version? Do you think she did a worse version? Let me know in the comments below. That was Fiona Apple with the song The Whole of the Moon. I've been markabusi. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.